Hey, what is up, guys? Sorry for the lack of content recently. I filmed content for my what was it called again? Deload week. I recorded a deload leg day. However, I got really busy with applying for jobs and stuff like that. I got a new job, uh, working the same because I had to get that all sorted out, and I kind of I recorded the content, but I didn't record I didn't have time to edit it and all that stuff. So today's video is going to be a combination of last week's deload leg day and a combination of today's exercise, what was a endurance based arm and shoulder day. Um, I decided that I want to give hypertrophy a little bit of a break and try the other two groups. So this week I'm doing endurance, and next week I'll be doing strength. Also, I don't know why my skin looks really bad. I can promise you, I don't know why. I have somewhat of an idea. It's from the cream I use for my pimples. If I get too close around my eyes, it makes it look bad. But I swear it didn't look this bad. I swear it doesn't look this bad in real life. I think the cameras make it look a lot worse. But yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and sorry for the lack of content. Okay, so starting off this leg day, I did squats. I believe I'm repping 70 here. Although it only looks like there's 60 on the bar, or 20, the 40 kilos plus the bar, 60. I've got clips on, as you can kind of see on the right side. There's a clip, and I only put clips whenever I use multiple weights. So there could be a 5 kilo plate on there as well. So it's 60 or 70 kilos here. With traditional squats, you want to go 90 degrees or maybe a little bit further, and making sure your form is good. Like you're not bending your knees past your toes, keeping your back as straight as possible and your chest upright. That's majority of good form. If I had a cameraman and with me this day, and I could show you different angles and slow it down and all that type of stuff, I would give you a better representation of what good form looks like. But yeah, the main things are what I said just then. And now moving on to my second exercise I did for the day, I did leg extensions. I really enjoy leg extensions, especially the seated variant of it. It was a bit weird doing lighter weight, but as I said earlier, it was a deload week. So yeah, that was why I did lighter weight. Pretty good exercise to do overall, especially to target the quads. And my first leg day is always a quad dominant leg day, so this is a good exercise to target those quads. This was my last quad dominant exercise and my third exercise for the day. I don't know the exact name for this machine. I just call it like kickbacks, because that's what you're doing. You're just kicking back the pad. I don't do this machine that often. However, I've been doing a little bit more lately because I like doing like single leg variants to target those muscle groups. So I've been doing it a bit more often as an alternative to lunges. I normally do lunges as a single leg, but it's always good to change it up, have a bit of fun with your sessions. So that's what I've been doing lately, doing the single leg variants, using this machine instead of lunges. Also, it's a bit hard to record lunges because I don't do on spot lunges. I kind of walk back and forth, so it's a bit hard to record without a cameraman. So if I get a cameraman, you might see some lunges, but at the moment I haven't done a leg day in a while with a friend. So yeah, for now, this will probably be the single leg variant you'll see on my YouTube channel for a little while at least, or single leg extensions. What I did was the same exercise as I just did, but for single legs. So at the end of that deload set, I ended up doing calf raises because I always do one calf exercise at the end of my leg day. And I also did cardio. I think I just did a slow walk, I think that's what I did. Or maybe I did a decline walk, sorry, not decline, incline. Yeah, incline walk. I think that's what I did. From memory. It was about a week ago now, so I can't remember exactly what I did. But yeah, I think that's what I did. I did calf raises. I definitely did calf raises, and then always do cardio at the end of my leg day. I think I did an incline slow walk, so that was pretty good. And now moving on to my exercise I did today. I recorded this today and edit it today, and that was my endurance based arm and shoulder day. And the pump's a bit of a different feeling, to be honest with you. You do feel it a bit more in the muscle than you do in hypertrophy training because you're doing more reps. However, I don't know if the long-term benefits are going to be the same as endurance, but I am enjoying it, so I might chuck it in every now and then because it does have its benefits. Endurance is more designed for weight loss and muscle tone. Hypertrophy is more based on muscle gain and muscle tone, and then strength is more based on strengthening the muscle and making the muscle a bit bigger. It's like its secondary purpose. So yeah, that's mainly training the hypertrophy range, so I'm trying to build muscle, but every now and then I might chuck the other twos in, and I am enjoying the endurance training, so I'm definitely going to chuck in endurance, and I'll probably also enjoy strength when I do that next week. So I guess that's for next week. That's for next week, Nick. For now, focusing on just endurance, and I'm enjoying it so far. I have to admit, I do feel it. I did chest and back. Yes, I didn't record that, but I did chest and back endurance yesterday, and I did feel it in my rhomboids a lot better. So upper back, upper even doing rows. I don't really feel it too much when I do my rows. In the hypertrophy range, but in the endurance range, I did feel them a lot more than I normally do. What made me happy because I don't normally feel them, so that's good. But yeah, here's a video of my arm and shoulder day that I did with a friend. Okay, so this is the first exercise I do for my shoulders day, my shoulder and arms. I hit the front delts with the machine shoulder press. Just an alternative version of doing the dumbbells is what I would normally do. But I figured for endurance might be easier using the machine instead of using dumbbells, so that's what I did. Still struggled a little bit. I only got 15 reps here, but this was my second to last working set, and it was still pretty heavy. I think it was 32. Okay, now moving on to my second exercise, I did machine tricep extensions. I used machine for the same reason, just easier to select weight, so it's easier to do the endurance range. I actually almost forgot to record this exercise. I was enjoying the change up a bit too much, and I almost forgot. I was having too much fun with it. But you'll notice with the endurance range, it's more fast-paced movements, so there's not less focusing on the stretching of the muscle and more focus on moving in the reps. So you can see that's why the movement's a lot more quicker than usual. Okay, now moving on to my third exercise. This was preacher curls. It looks like I haven't moved at all because it's right next to the tricep extension. But and it looks very similar from this angle, but yeah, I am doing preacher curls here, not tricep extensions. I believe this was me doing 32 kilos. Well, again, it's pretty, I think, at least for me, it's pretty impressive to do for endurance range, because I believe I did 20 reps here. So this is my second shoulder exercise, focusing on the lateral delts, or the side delts as they're also known. And for me personally, because I'm trying to build bigger shoulders for aesthetic reasons, it's important to hit all three heads. So especially the side delts, as they're the most important head for building big shoulders. So yeah, I'm doing the machines. I think I get 15 reps here. Okay, now moving on to my second and final tricep exercise, tricep extensions. Now realistically, it would have been probably more beneficial for me to swap out this with something like dips or skull crushers. But again, because I'm doing endurance, I'm not really focused on hitting the different muscle groups, because there's, I believe off the top of my head, there's 2 muscle groups in your triceps. I could be wrong, there could be 3. It's 3 or 2 from memory. I did learn it back in school, but I can't remember now. But yeah, I figured for endurance it's going to be easy to do lighter weights, and those I'm a lot more volume involved with those. Obviously you can just do lighter weight and still make them endurance based exercises, but I figured doing the pull down was going to be more beneficial. Now we're on to my last bicep exercise and my second to last exercise in general. The first couple of reps you see were a bit slower. That's because I'm used to doing hypertrophy. And the exercise I'm doing here is cable curls. Similar situation to doing the triceps. Something like hammer curls would have been a bit more beneficial as it hits the other head of the bicep. But when working with arms, you don't really do the head individually as important as doing like the shoulders and the chest. You still should if you want to really build it, but every now and then, just as long as you're doing the bicep twice per like arm, that's just as beneficial as doing both separate heads. You just get a little bit more benefit out of training the separate heads. What I do most of the time, but I just felt like doing cable curls because I'm close to I could get short head right instead of just long head and only short head, but it's not too much of a extra individual heads. Alright, this was a killer on my shoulders. This was the last exercise for the day, the pec deck machine hitting the rear delts. Now granted, I did make it harder on myself by with my leg positioning because I had no foot drive because I didn't want to crease my new shoes. But this was difficult. I mean, it was my last working set, I think, and I'm doing 4 to 5 sets, not 3 to 4. I forgot to mention at the start, endurance range for me is 4 to 5 with 15 to 20 reps. But this was difficult. I can normally do 54 to 60 on this machine for 8 to 12, but I was struggling to do 15 to 20 with lighter weight, as you can see here. Okay, once again, sorry for the lack of content. I hope you guys enjoyed this video though. I'm going to try to be more consistent, but just at the current moment of time, I've got a lot on. Like I said at the start of the video, I've just started a new job. Right now, it's just probation. Not what have I just said? It's probation. So I don't know if it's going to be something. I have just try a few trial shifts, see how I go, and if I like it, I can continue. But I do, in case that doesn't work out, I do have another job that I can start in May, ready for me as well. But yeah, so at the moment I'm just pretty busy getting like getting all the requirements I need for my new job submitted and everything. So that's why, like I said, there was a halt on the content. So sorry about that. I'm gonna try to be consistent while doing that. Now that most of that's out the way, I should be able to pick it up again, but I've still got a little bit to do. But aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's actually a generally long video, but to be fair, it is a combination of 2 different training days, so that helps it out, but I don't want to do that consistently. But yeah, hope this video was a decent video and you guys still enjoyed, even though it was longly waited, I guess. So cheers, see ya.